Hi, this is Jonathan. How you guys doing? I always get requests from subscribers, certain subscribers, asking me about the weight of the guitars that I was reviewing. And when I first started this channel, I was finding it really weird that people will want to know about the weight. I thought it would be more interesting in the tone, or how the guitar looks. I finally found out why, because some of us have back problems and we don't want to carry too heavy guitars. So this video is about weight. Does it affect the tone of your guitar? This guitar that I reviewed 2 videos back. This is of course the G&L Comanche. I hate this guitar. You know why? Because I can't stop playing it. It is affecting my work. It sounds so good and it feels so good. But it's more of the sound, the basic sound of this guitar, the way the pickup works and the way this whole guitar resonates, within itself. This guitar is not light. This guitar is about 3.8 kg. Some people will complain about 3.8 kg. Let me tell you some of the weight of the guitars that I have or previously reviewed. The heaviest guitar that I reviewed or own is my Les Paul Classic. It comes in at 4.5 kg. right? My lightest guitar, right, is the G&L Blues Boy. It came in at 3.2 kg. And that's because it was semi-solid, it's chambered, it's an F hole. Then we have the Harley Bentons, the black paisley tally, which I love so much. Weighs in at 3.7 kg, all right? And the CST24T with the treble is the black one. That comes in at 4.3 kg. That is even on par with the Les Paul. That's how heavy it is. And the Fusion Pro, it came in at 3.4 kg. And it's probably lighter because I changed pickups, I changed Seymour Duncan pickups. So the Seymour Duncan pickups are a little bit more heavy, a couple of grams heavier. And that's about it. Now, as far as the G&L guitars are concerned, the S500 came in at 3.6, 3.8. So it's about the same. Well, 200 grams difference. But, I kind of like feel, well, this is my feeling, right? I love the CST. I love it. I love how it sounds. In the video that I had, when I revisit the CST again, I love the way the guitar sounds partly because of the way it played. It's one of the fastest neck that I ever played. But it's the sound. It has this certain thing about it. Even when I'm doing like a clean solo, even chords, and that's probably because of the weight. This guitar comes in at 3.8, right? Yeah. So that kind of explains the fact that this sounds so good. Now the Les Paul, 4.5 kg. The Les Paul at 4.5 kg. I love this. I love the Les Paul. I love how it sounded. My Les Paul Classic, I love how it sounds. My Japanese Strat that I play with all the time, which I tour, that guitar is heavy too. It's about 3.7, 3.8, and it got me thinking. What would constitute a lighter guitar? Talking about a 3 kg guitar. Would it sound bad? Well, how does it compare to a 4.5 kg guitar, or 3 kg, 4.5 kg guitar? What are the difference? Well, the pickups play a part because, as far as the Blues Boy is concerned, it came in at 3.2. I like how it sounds because of the pickups, and the fact remains that it's chambered and there's an F hole. It kind of like helps the resonance of the guitar. So I love how it played. Sounds good. So I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't know, maybe a real cheap guitar, like a real light guitar, like a 3 kg guitar. I always wonder how it would sound like. Let me tell you a fact, okay? Now I love the Fusion Pro, the one with a maple neck. I love the way it plays. It has this distinct sound. But I went on a tour last year, and I brought the Fusion Pro up. The one with the maple neck, right? And I didn't like it. It just didn't feel right when I was playing on stage. I think I mentioned it in the video, this vlog that I had about the concert in Genting in Malaysia. I did mention that I didn't quite like the sound when I'm playing on stage. It doesn't have the depth, the depth. So I don't know. Now, I spoke to Wayne earlier this evening about this, and I asked him about his opinion, and he agrees with me. He says that, the weight of the guitar does affect the tone. And he was telling me that some of his customers came to him asking him to lessen the load of the guitar, meaning to chamber the body of the guitar, their favorite guitars. And, well, being a good luthier, he does what he was paid to do. But he did ask some of the customers as to why they want to do it, and they say that they're just like a amateur player, and they just practice in the room, and with the guitar in their lap, it weighs so heavy that by the time they finish like a 2 hours practice session, the necks will go, the thighs will go numb. And for a guy who sits in the office for so many hours, when he's working, I can understand that. But for a player like me, for players like some of you would probably feel the weight on your shoulders, because if you're lugging around a guitar for 2 hours, and jumping around like crazy. If you're doing a rock gig and then you're jumping around with a Les Paul 4.5 on your shoulders, that's gonna affect you in the long term. And I know for a fact that my shoulders are not balanced because that's probably because of my combat engineer days. When I was building bridges and stuff like that, I probably did something to my whole body. So I'm kind of like lopsided. So, well, sometimes I want to think that it's because I'm a guitarist, but I don't think so. But who knows? So some of you might be affected that way. And I know some of you have weak backs. So that will affect your choice when you want to get a new guitar. You might want to get a lighter guitar. So what do you think? Do you think a heavy guitar constitutes a baritone? So put your comments and share your thoughts with us in the comment section down below. So I hope you enjoyed this little video. And if you do, give me a thumbs up, and feel free to join this channel if you want to. And I'll see you in the next video. So rock on. Ciao.